welcome to Little Helpful Files. My name is Lindsay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, we do savings challenges, sinking funds, budgeting, and life in general, all through the glory and by the grace of God. And if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button below. Leave me a comment. And for all of you that have been watching and sticking around and coming back, thank you so much for your support. And I just really cannot ever express my gratitude for this community and keeping me accountable and keeping me motivated to continue on. And let's go ahead and get started with today's video. All right, so today, let's see what we've got to stuff. We are doing 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So we've got 160 in here. And this was a little bit of my BeautyCounter paycheck mixed in with some extra cashback rewards. So we've got that ready to go. Now, there's a couple things I want to show you guys before we get into this. So if you guys did not check out my last video, this is the On My Way to 1K. This was a freebie challenge you can get in the A7 or the A6. So make sure you guys go print that. I am going to be putting it in here because I want to do this challenge after I finish one of the ones in this. So I'm going to stick that in there. And then I also updated the Fruit of the Spirit to give you guys a holiday option, which I thought was really cute and simple, but festive. I kind of wanted it to just be, you know, like a little gift, because I think living life with the Fruit of the Spirit is such a gift. It is such a blessing. And then I have this as the little teller slip that goes with it. So you guys can find this on the Etsy shop in the A7, which is shown here, or in the A6. So I'm actually going to be replacing, because I did finish the Fruit of the Spirit challenge, the one with the lemons on it. So I'm going to be replacing that and adding it in here. And I'm not sure, like, again, I'm not sure if we're going to start that today, but I want to be able to get this in. And we probably are going to try to focus on this one because I haven't done a lot in that. So, all right, we will start with, let's start with this binder today, because again, I want to make sure I get that November monthly challenge taken care of. And this is Psalm 103, 2-4. Praise the Lord. So let's see, we have 5 for each of these. So we're just going to go ahead and put in 10. And hopefully this is the right marker. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week. I cannot believe that it is Thanksgiving. Super grateful for that, though. I love Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite times of year. Just to really, you know, be grateful, be thankful, and enjoy the good food. Thanksgiving meal is my absolute favorite. I could eat it multiple times throughout the year, and sometimes we do. Like when I was pregnant, I definitely craved the whole Thanksgiving meal, and my husband was so sweet, and he would make it for me if I was craving it, which was so sweet and so nice. But it's just so delicious, and like pumpkin pie is my jam. Like I love and could eat pumpkin pie all the time. So leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite pie is, or if you don't like pie, what is your favorite dessert to have on Thanksgiving? All right, so like I said, guys, I think we're gonna skip these for now. We're gonna go ahead and do the walk by faith, not by sight. And I think we're gonna go ahead and finish this. Let's go ahead and just do 45 in here, because like I said, this one I've skipped a lot. It's taken me quite a while, but I really want, is that the right color? Let's see. I really want to finish it and then be able to print out and move on to a new one, because yeah, it's just always fun to keep me motivated. You know, sometimes you just want to be moved on from a challenge and feel like you actually achieved something and got somewhere. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this one. So I am walking by faith, not by sight right now. I need that more than ever. Definitely holding on to that truth. So let's go ahead and count up, make sure I did this right. So we've got 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 15. Okay, 315. Perfect. That's what we should have. So guys, this will be going into sinking funds. We're going to go ahead and just take that out. And I will have to figure out then what challenge I want to do next. So we'll set that to the side. And before we get into this binder, I do want to bring out these challenges. So I'd like to get these done first. We're going to go ahead and do 20 in this one. And for those of you following along with this, you know once this is completed, I will be giving away this challenge, which is from Elba at Unique Life. So that'll be a lot of fun to do. And let's see where we are here. 20. I really have enjoyed doing this little one. It's just so fun and cute. Like, this binder is adorable. All right, so there's that. And then we're gonna pick our playing card and see what we are stuffing in here today. And let's do from the red. So this is always good for me to do because I never know what I'm gonna pick, and then that way I can see what I have left to stuff in the other binder. All right, so we've got 4 of hearts. Let me leave that out. So you get the card, and we're gonna color in 4 of hearts. So let's see, red. Nice. All right, and I also have another new item that I'm excited to share with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This looks familiar to you guys, I'm sure. Tony, if you're watching, thank you so much for the idea. I'm sorry it took me a while to be able to get this done and get this on the shop. She gave me the idea to do the Book of the Bible Savings Challenge. And so I've been not, putting it off, not having the time. Honestly, I thought it was going to take me a while to like count up and figure it all out. But it is very similar to the Bible tracker bookmark. I did put a different Bible verse on here. Whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Proverbs 13:11. And then I also added in this instruction card, which I did make a little bit smaller so that if you guys decided to make this into like a laminated envelope, hopefully you can still fit this in with the money to keep all of your instructions together. So essentially what you're doing is completing the 66 books of the Bible, and for each letter in the book, you would save $1. So my example for Genesis, you would save $7. And then for something like 1 Samuel, you would take the 1 times the letters. And so I should have done 2 Samuel just to give you an example. So you would take 2 times 6 and that would be 12, right? So at the end, you will save 534, which is actually way more manageable than I thought. I think that I was a little worried that the total and the amount would be a lot, but I actually love that this ends up being what I think, is similar to my 32 envelope challenge, a little bit easier to work towards and complete than some of the larger challenges. So I hope you guys love this. It'll come on one PDF print, and then you'll just cut these 3 out. And like I said, I kind of made it so you could turn this into an envelope. You could just use this as a bookmark if you wanted to color these in, or you can do what I'm planning on doing, which is leaving it in the clear zipper envelope. And I just wanted to talk through a little bit about this. So this is, like I said, Proverbs 13:11. Dishonest money dwindles away, but he who gathers money little by little makes it grow. I want to give you guys this Bible verse and quote, because that's a big part of this budgeting community and cash budgeting. Sometimes we don't have a lot of income or a lot of extra to put towards this, but that does not mean that we shouldn't do it and we shouldn't start, because taking that little bit each time creates a discipline, it creates a consistency, and it creates just this habit, right, that continues to build and to grow. And through all these things, through life, we have to take it to the Lord and ask Him to help us through it. So if we're dealing with a big financial struggle or hurdle or battle, we have to trust that God is going to bring us through that to the other side. And I just reflected back to the car accident and all of the expenses we had through that whole horrible thing. And I just continued to lay that at the Lord's feet. I continued to trust that He was going to figure out a way to get us out of it, even though I couldn't see it at the time. And He did. He was faithful. He helped us. He got us through it. And it took some time, right? It's not instant. Another place that I would love to read for you guys is 1 Timothy 6, starting at verse 17. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasures for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life. So this really talks about being able to still put your hope in God and to give, right? To do good deeds, be willing to share, come from an abundant perspective instead of a lacking perspective. That is something I really had to work on in my life. Instead of that like scarcity, trying to hold on to everything, I now just want to give to the glory of God. Give it, I trust Him. I trust that I am not going to suffer, because I know He will always be there with me no matter what. Even through those really hard times, I'm trusting Him and I am lifting it up to Him. So I hope that helps. I felt like I needed to kind of share and talk about the whole like biblical principles and money and all that. Obviously, yes, we need finances, we need money to pay for things, but we also need to make sure that we're keeping God at the center. We're keeping our focus on the Lord through that, because He is the one that has provided all of this, and the one that will get us through all of those hard times, or times where we're, just not sure like how we're gonna handle everything, pay for everything. So that was something that I was excited about. You guys have to tell me what you think of the new item. Tell me what you think about this. Tony, give me your feedback. Hopefully this is kind of what you were thinking and envisioned. I decided to leave it this way, like I said, so that people could use it still as a bookmark and can put it in their binders. So hope y'all enjoy. Check that out in the Etsy shop. And now back to our savings. So let's see. I'm going to just take this 5 and put 7 in here. And again, another one that is taking me a little bit longer. We're probably going to be into winter and like I'm still going to be working on this. This is part of the 4-month savings challenge. So I do have a winter one yet that I still, need to start on, but I'm again not rushing this stuff. I'm just going to complete it when I complete it and then move on. And I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure we might be a little bit into winter, but it'll be okay. So let's see. Next is our fall in love with savings. And this one, again, I didn't fill in the total because I'm just working to like fill it out. So we're gonna do, let's see, probably 10 in here. Yeah. Guys, I'm curious to know how holiday shopping has gone for you guys. I'm really starting to, reassess stuff and kind of might need to pull back a little bit of what I have in my holiday fund and budget. I have some medical expenses and bills coming up. And I do have a medical savings and a fund, but it's not quite enough for what I'm gonna need. So I'm kind of debating, where to pull that from. And honestly, Christmas might be the one, because I have saved a decent amount for it. And I think we're just gonna try to do a little bit more low key, if possible, with, all of the gifts and the Christmas items, because things are just expensive. And we just need to focus on being able to spend time with family and enjoy some good food. So that's more important to me. You can tell where my priorities lay. Always about the food, guys. I want some delicious Thanksgiving food. Okay, wow, we're gonna have like a decent amount left. So what do we want to do? Let's pick, I'm gonna be able to fill quite a nice amount in the 32 envelope challenge. All right, so we have 4 that we can do. And then I'm probably gonna leave the rest for the other one. So we'll go ahead and fill this one in. And sometimes, sometimes I don't have enough for that 32 challenge, and other times, like this, I have more than I would have expected. So that's awesome. I've got a lot of ones in here. Might have to swap these out, actually. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there. That way we can have some ones for the 32 envelope, because we can maybe color in a few more, break it up. That's the way I'm gonna have to do it in my brain. All right, and we'll put this back. So how do we want to do it? So we've got 30 there, and we've already colored in the 30, and we've already colored in 20. So 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna do 32. So 32, 8, and then I'm gonna put this in the other challenge from Unique Life. I think that's what I'm planning to do. I like that idea. Again, I want to make sure I stay focused on getting that completed so that I can eventually give it away to you guys. So we're going to do 8 and we're going to do 32. So we'll be putting in 40, which, I might just take the 20s. This is already pretty full. I'm a hot mess. Okay, so we are just gonna take the 20s. Here I am leaving out the ones when I don't really need to. All right, so 40 is gonna go in this one, and let me get that other savings challenge back out. See, sometimes guys, like we just change what I thought we were gonna do. I don't ever really have a plan. But then this allows me to color another one, and this is gonna be kind of thick, but that's okay. All right, so 20 is gonna go in here. I haven't decided yet either what I'm doing with this once this is filled up. I think it's just gonna depend at the time what I need. I know that I am gonna need my son's tuition by January, so if that doesn't, if that doesn't get filled in quick enough, then I might be applying this lump to that. This is a $500 challenge, so at the end I'll have $500. And we are doing good. We're getting close. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I pray that you all have a lovely Thanksgiving and that you may enjoy the time with family or loved ones and friends. Focus on all of the blessings and the good things that God has given you and has provided in your life. And if there's any, little charity or organization or extra thing that you feel that God's tugging on your heart to do, lean into that and do that. I know we were looking into the one charity that provides Thanksgiving meals for families. So we donated a couple meals for them. But yeah, I just pray that you all have a blessed week and a lovely week. Pray that God continues to lead you and guide you. And I thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.